Let's bust some myths. There are many misconceptions about harm reduction programs. Let's look at some of them and find out the truth. Myth: harm reduction is opposed to abstinence and therefore conflicts with traditional substance abuse treatment. Fact: harm reduction supports all options for safer and/or managed use, including abstinence. Harm reduction supports people where they are and with what their individual goals are. Myth: harm reduction encourages drug use. Fact: harm reduction is neither for nor against drug use. It focuses on supporting people's efforts to reduce harms created by drug use that affect the individual, their families, and their communities. Myth: harm reduction takes money away from other programs. Fact: in Canada, the National Anti-Drug Strategy allocates the majority of its funds to enforcing the current drug laws. Only 17% of those funds go towards any type of treatment, and less than 2% goes towards harm reduction programs or services, despite the evidence that they work. Myth: making condoms, safer drug use equipment, and harm reduction information pamphlets available will undermine policies that state that students cannot have sex or use drugs on the premises. Fact: making harm reduction equipment and information available shows that students' health and well-being are valued. It creates opportunities to have open and honest conversations about the varying levels of risk associated with having sex or using alcohol or other drugs. There is no evidence that making these tools available leads to an increase in the level of these activities on or off the premises. Myth: if a person doesn't abstain from all substances, using will lead to renewed problems and possibly addiction. Fact: different people have different relationships with different drugs. For some, the use of any substance can trigger intense drug use, while others find it possible to use some substances in moderation. Even though there are many similarities between people who are struggling with harmful or addictive substance use, there is not a one-size-fits-all solution. Myth: abstinence-based models are the only way people will get well. Fact: abstinence-only models are useful for some people, but not for everyone. Abstinence cannot always be reached right away, and not every person can stop or wants to stop using those substances. Having abstinence as the only sign of success can set people up for ongoing failure, increasing a sufferer's sense of hopelessness and helplessness. Harm reduction provides opportunities for small successes to lead to greater successes. It also gives practical and immediate solutions that can be used to decrease short and long-term consequences. So there you have it. You now know more about what harm reduction is and the truth behind the harm reduction myths. Thanks for watching.